Hey friends, it's KK. Okay, so we're back. This is what you should have is a long ridged rectangle for your cat ear beanie. So we want to bring the sides together, okay? And we're going to seam up this side and across the top, okay? So to do that, so you've finished your last stitch, okay? So I like to still chain one, okay? And you're gonna go and you're gonna find this first hole here, and you're gonna bring your other edge, get my yarn out of the way. Oops. Okay, sorry, I'm backwards. Let me get situated here. Okay, so you need to bring it together so that your hook is still on this side, okay? I chained my one. I'm trying to stay in camera here. Chained my one. So I'm going to go through here and through this last stitch here. So if you pull it apart, you can see that you have two loops right here. Okay. Yarn over, pull through, and pull through, and then slip stitch into there. Okay. Now, we are not going to yarn over anymore. We are going to slip stitch this together. Okay, so I'm hoping this is focusing. Okay, so I like to go in, when you look here and you see your V's, I like to go in the front of that V, so split it, and then you're gonna see these braids. I like to go in the back braid, like so. I don't even know if that's focusing. We'll have to see. Okay, now you're going to yarn over. You're going to pull through, through, and through. Okay? Then I like to catch the next front and the next back. I might have to redo this with a different color. This may not be coming in so well. Oops. Okay, and the back, yarn over, pull through, pull through, pull through. Give me suggestions, guys. I'm not crocheting through the camera because I can't see my stitches that way. I can kind of see the camera, but it's up close, so my vision's kind of blurry with it. So suggestions and comments in the box below, please, and let me know focusing and all that stuff so that I can work on that and make sure that my lighting's good. Okay, so through the front, you're going to go into the next back stitch. Okay, yarn over, pull that stitch through, pull it through the next, pull it through on the hook. Okay, again, front, this V here, I'm going to go in the back, pick it up, yarn over, pull through, pull through, pull through. Front stitch, back stitch, yarn over, pull through, pull through, pull through. What that's doing is creating a nice seam along the side. And then we're going to turn this inside out. So we're going to do this all the way up. I'm going to pick it up a little bit so that I'm not boring you. Oops. This yarn has been really splitty. I don't know why, but it's being finicky. I'm not even in camera. Let me bring this back a bit. It's moving on its own because it's a it's a swing arm. And I've got to get it positioned just right. Get me positioned just right. And make sure that I'm still in frame here. Okay. I like to turn mine sideways. It works easier for me. Front loop. Back loop. Yarn over, pull through, pull through, pull through. Okay. Once you get the hang of it, it's really easy to get going. I sat and made another cat ear beanie last night in rainbow colors. Oops. So it was a lot easier to see. And it didn't take me long at all to seam up the side and the top. But this yarn, for some reason, is splitting. It's being finicky. I don't know what's going on. I seem to be shaky this morning. Maybe I should have ate breakfast first, huh? I don't know. Alright, so what do we want to make next? I can do another tutorial on this cat ear beanie, a full tutorial. I can go live once I get enough subscribers. I think you have to have so many subscribers before you can do lives. I could go live on my cross-stitching channel, but I wanted to keep that just as a cross-stitch channel. I could go live on TikTok, if any of you are on TikTok and want me to go live over there and we can work on a project together, and do it live. So if there's any times that work good for you guys, we could do that. I've been wanting to go live on TikTok. I'm scared. Oh man, how bad is that? I just don't want to fight with anyone. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to get a bunch of weirdos in there and fight with anyone. And I don't know, does anybody know if your account is set to private and you go live, can only your followers get in? Or if you go live, is it public? That is the question. So, yeah, I just don't want to deal with a bunch of jerks. If you know what I mean. The trolley-olies. We don't want to deal with trolley-olies. But, I mean, we can always just ignore them. I just don't want drama. Oh, sorry. I'm having a hang of a time with this one. It's gotta be this yarn. It's beautiful. And it's soft and I like it, but woo-wee. One damn Shazam is it a bugger to work with. Okay, we're almost to the top. And then I'll show you how to go across. Hopefully these videos get easier and better as we go along. I'm not used to teaching anything on video. I usually teach in person. But this seems to be better for everybody that's local to me, that's wanting to learn. Because their schedules just, they work all the time and then they've got to go home and make dinner for family, and you know, it's crazy. It's hard to set aside time to do extra things. I'm available all the time for the most part, especially during the day. For anybody to come over that wants to learn, which I have no problem, you know. I mean, my deck will be open here soon, and anybody that wants to come over and craft and whatever on the deck or learn something, we can do that for sure. But Just waiting on the weather here in Michigan. Gots to have the weather to do that. Did I already go in that one? I did. Next. Again, front loop. Back loop. They line up really well. So you just gotta keep track, keep it even, go slow. Pay attention to what you're doing. It's not a race. If it's not looking like right, well then back your stitches out and try it again. Okay, where's my... Oop. Where are you? I already went in that one. Oh, good lord, what are we doing? There we go. Okay. There's my back loop. Gets a little finicky at the top where it gets a little tight. Okay. Last front loop. Okay. Back loop. Okay, that's my tail I gotta tie in. Now when I get to the top, I do like to go under both of these and under both of these and pull through into another slip stitch. Now these you're just gonna place just wherever is close to the top. Try to stay under 2 loops. It just works better so that it doesn't come undone. It's gonna be hidden at the top, so it doesn't have to be perfect. Again, we're just slip stitching through, making it even the best that we can. Staying as close to the top, but yet under 2 loops. And you're just gonna evenly space them out, guys. It's again, it's craft, right? Like it doesn't have to be perfect. There's flaws in machine made stuff, right? Now obviously we don't want a bunch of like obvious flaws, but this doesn't have to be, you know, don't stress yourself out. It's supposed to be fun. And all this is doing is creating our roll at the top for the top of our hat. So it just needs to be as straight across and even as possible. You know, it doesn't have to be perfect and stressful. If you make it too much like that, then you're not going to want to do it. It's not going to be fun anymore. And when I'm doing stuff, I want to have fun. And when it's not fun anymore, then it's time to put it down and do something different for a little bit. Through and through, yarn over, pull through, pull through. Super easy once you get the hang of it, guys. Okay. Again, the goal is just to try and evenly place so that you don't end up with any like big gaps at the top of your hat. You don't want that. You want it nice and closed. Next time I'll try to do the video all at once and not have to come back. But I had to go and finish the hat. So, and we had a day in between, and B was off, so we went grocery shopping yesterday. I was good for about an hour into Costco, and then my hip was like, we're done. Okay, when you get to this very end, I do like to stick one in the very end. It may not even mean anything. I just like to do it to help point the corner of the ear. Yarn over, pull through. Okay. Let me grab my scissors. Okay. I will usually hold my yarn like this, and I cut off after my pinky. That gives me enough yarn to weave in my end. Pull it all the way through, tighten down. And you're going to take your yarn needle and you're going to weave this through, okay? And you're going to hide your tails. I didn't bring my yarn needle in with me. Okay, same with this one. You're going to weave it in. So you're just going to go in your stitches, okay, and hide it, and then you're going to come back through and you're going to weave it in again. Okay, so for now, let's not worry about that. Let's turn it right side out. Poke your corners out. I want to show you. Poke that corner right out, okay? Now, you should have a sack, okay? So, you can roll this up if you'd like. You can keep it down. This is a little bit shorter of a beanie, so it'll fit on anybody's head, really, when you think about it, with a brim or without. Or, if you don't want a hat, guess what you just made? You just made a bag. You have a bag. Put some stuff in it. You could roll this down if you wanted, like so. You could tack your ends in, and you can crochet a handle, and now you've got a cute little bag for Valentine's Day if you want. You can make it can be a little crossbody. You know, how stinking cute. Or you've got a hand pouch warmer. You know, I mean, there's so many different things once you make something that it can become. So that's the awesome part of crochet, is if you don't like it as a cat ear beanie when it's done, change it into something else. It's now a bag. You know, I mean, fill it with gold coins and candy or whatever. You know, you've got a candy bag if you're going to be in a parade. I mean, you've got whatever. You know, think outside the box. You can make it whatever you want to make it. It's perfectly yours, and it's art. And you can do whatever you want. So, I hope that you enjoyed making this, and I hope that you continue to make more things and play with your creativity and just do the things that bring you joy. So I'm going to go ahead and get off of here, and I'm going to upload this, and I'm going to get going on the next project we're going to work on. I don't know what it is yet, but I have a couple things in mind. So I look forward to spending more time with you and teaching you something else. And until then, my friends, from my home to yours, peace and love. Bye.